MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Luis Severino is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Ready now is Julio Pablo Martinez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Minnesota, the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0 home. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The second baseman, Luis Arroyo.
No one on with one down, and next to hit will be Luis Arraez. First pitch on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Taken but called a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Inside,
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in time and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Jordan Balazovic will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
The
first.
right fielder, Kyle.
Now here it comes. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 3.
So the next to bat will be Miles Straw. Now the first pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the
And
left
with
fielder,
2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket.
Alvarez.
And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Alex Bregman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
batting fourth, the third baseman, Alex.
Next to hit is
Bregman.
Alex Bregman, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Alvarez is off of first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
So up steps Joey Bart now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
For the Astros, the designated hitter, Max Kepler.
First delivery to him. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So stepping in is Carlos Correa. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Correa, left field and carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Second baseman.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Arias is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's Jamie Lease. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Line hard to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Corey Lee digging in now. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals 2nd with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Ready with the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Two is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Misses, ball 2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Greg Allen. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to 3rd, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Now to bat, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Kyle.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in next, Miles Straw. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he misses again. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. Popped him up. Bart is underneath this one. And that's out number 2. At the plate now is Carlos Correa. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 3 runs already home here. Just hung in there on that one. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's now 4-0 Houston.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way.
Ball.
The 1-0.
2-0.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Tucker waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the second out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now into the box, Jeff McNeil flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
No, that's down.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
To the plate now, Jamie Lease, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So next to bat will be Corey Lee. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. Now it'll be Kyle Tucker. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 4 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Paul DeYoung is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Dave Lawrence. It's strike 1. 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
David Dahl to the plate now. Hit down the third base line. The 0-1 pitch. DeYoung aboard here at first with nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Joey Bart. And that misses, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Michael Chavis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he will will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw.
Number 3.
First offering, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Arias backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next it'll be Yordan Alvarez. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Stepping in next, Alex Bregman. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Marcus Stroman takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Now the Astros designated hitter, Max Kepler.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Dahl. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter.
Here's
number
Carlos
1.
Correa now.
Shortstop.
As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes.
One ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Digging in will be Greg Allen. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate now, Julio Pablo Martinez. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Luis Arias will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Tucker waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, number 6.
Now the first pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
The first baseman, number 10, Jamie Lease.
Next, it'll be Jamie Lease. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. McNeil gets his lead at first, nobody out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Allen will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate here is Corey Lee. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Astros 6 and the Twins nothing. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Right side and right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to hit, Paul DeYoung. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, David Dahl. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Kyle Tucker grounded out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Miles Straw. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. Martinez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Next up for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. He grounded out last time up. First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. But they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Moving up to the Twins, the catcher, Joe Vaughn.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Joey Bart is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. High in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Tucker. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Up next, Michael Chavis. No hits to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bart takes his lead at third with one away. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball.
And there goes the shutout as the run scores on the sac fly, and they finally hit the board here in the 8th. Stepping in once again is Greg Allen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here comes the 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Houston leads this one 6-1. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next up, Max Kepler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Nestor Cortes Jr. comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Julio Pablo Martinez. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the ninth. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
In now, Luis Arraez. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Martinez on at first, nobody out. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Houston have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Luis Severino pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors.